Yeah, the headset's definitely the way to go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, 'cause you can actually hear.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't interrupt with your talking at the same time.
Yeah. Lou, do you listen to Shane Gillis' podcast?
I've seen clips and stuff.
Dude, they come in like right in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they'll be like, oh, fuck. And then I'll be like, oh, fuck, Sean Mazza. Sean Mazza.
What's up,
172.
172.
Yeah. Asphalt Foreman.
Yeah.
Dude, how'd you get so into asphalt?
Just kind of started doing it a little bit when I was 19 maybe, for asphalt paving systems.
Mm-hmm.
Did slurry, didn't like the slurry.
Like
Gone
socks.
Yeah, it was going away. Having kids wasn't going to cut it. So went over, did asphalt whenever I wasn't doing slurry. Just every time I did it, picked up what I could. Grew a liking to it. Went over to another company. Was on the asphalt crew, just learned everything I could. Kept going. And just ever since then, I was like, man, I don't want to do nothing else. I want to do asphalt.
What do you like about it?
It's really not. It's a hard job, but it's really not. You can make it easy. You know, your final product. You see your work. You know, you do pipe, you kind of bury it.
Yeah,
You don't say it.
it's a great point.
You know? I just like the process. I like the running the board. I like milling. I like everything. I like using my head.
Yeah, that's a great point because you do it is one of the only things in construction you can actually admire a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, people drive on it every
Yeah.
day and tell you suck.
Yeah, yeah.
You hit one pothole. Oh, who paved this?
Yeah.
Assholes.
Yeah.
You know?
But it is cool. Like even a year down the road, just driving over, like I paved this.
Yeah.
That's like it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've done that with my fiance, and she's like, I don't care.
I know.
She's like-
I was doing it to Michelle with the Route 30 here. We
Yeah.
just did that like last month. I'm like, isn't this perfect? She's like, I don't know. It's just
They,
look at the road.
yeah, they just.
I am looking at the road. You look at the road. It's
I'm
beautiful.
like, I'll tell her, I'm like, hey, see that house? When I was 17, I was framing that with this guy, Rich. And she'd be like, oh, did you frame that one too? Did you do that one too? I'm like, no, I thought it was cool though. I was 17 years old, now someone lives there, you know?
Yeah. I was about to fall down.
Yeah, it might. That's
It's
my
like a
fault.
gong.
I fucking like a bull in a china shop.
We were just talking about the bangs. Lou, do you want a beer?
Nah, I'm good. I'm chilling right
Oh, okay. You sure you don't want a beer? Because if you do want a beer, you could grab me one also. Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably grab me another.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you for that.
yeah.
But the other thing you said too is you can make asphalt easy. I mean, of course, like when when you're doing handwork, you got big aprons, you're doing a cul-de-sac, it
Parking
sucks.
lots.
Yeah, it sucks.
Nothing's easy, you know. You're always gonna have a hard day. You're gonna get your good and your bad days.
It doesn't have to be like it's hot. Even on the hottest days, like just paving a main line isn't that bad.
No, I think the hardest part is walking behind the machine if you're a raker,
Yeah.
or dealing with truck drivers that don't
Yeah.
pay attention. That's about it.
But you get the built-in. Yeah, I mean, you get built-in brakes. Just waiting for trucks or
Yeah, if you're-
whatever.
Yeah, you get. I really don't take a lunch when you're paving.
Yeah, taking lunch is probably the dumbest thing,
Nah.
unless you're forced to do it.
If I'm gonna
Yeah.
sit down and I'm gonna eat and relax, I'm gonna do that at home.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about doing it at work. I'll work through and get the job done. I'm out of there.
Yeah, I prefer that also. I mean, as a traffic guy, I don't like I've tried to take lunch. Like I've gotten my balls broken on jobs for not taking a lunch,
Really.
and I've tried to take a lunch.
But that's because if you don't take the lunch, and then you work past what is it, 2:30?
If you work to 3:00, I usually do it.
Yeah, you get.
Yeah.
You're supposed to get an hour overtime or whatever, an hour overtime, vice versa, whatever it is.
Slow.
You know. So sometimes
Yeah.
they force you to take the lunch because they don't want to pay that. But
Yeah,
I don't.
I've tried it though, and you can't. like I've been interrupted. Like if I'm gonna take a lunch, I'm on 30 minutes uninterrupted. Don't ask me to do anything. Don't fucking call me. Don't fucking like no. I don't want to fucking hear you making me take a lunch. Do not call my phone.
Yeah.
Like give me 30 minutes in peace.
No, I understand.
And if you can't do that, I'm not putting lunch down on my timesheet. It's just like that fucking simple.
Yeah,
And
nah.
most of the time, it's not the case. But what I do is like just to be fair, is I won't give myself the extra because a lot of times like in traffic, like doing traffic, you're setting up this job, you're handing out notices, you're cleaning up this job, doing that, and you kind of get like 50% of the days I could just get a list of things to do. Like go do this, set this up, clean this up, do this, do that. So if I'm not taking a lunch because I want to get done a half hour earlier, I don't put like an hour overtime. You know what I mean? But I won't take out 30 minutes for lunch. So say I work like 7 to 3:30, I'll give myself 30 minutes. I'll give myself a half hour overtime.
Yeah,
but I won't give myself like an hour and a half.
No, you gotta. You gotta
be fair.
You gotta be
know,
fair. You can't just say, "Oh, I didn't take a lunch. I want my hour." No, if I don't take a lunch and I get out at 2:30, 2:45, you can keep your hour, keep your half hour. I don't care. I'm going home. You know, I'm not getting home at 7:00 at night. I'm happy.
Yeah, you gotta look at who it's benefiting for you to not take the lunch. Like if it benefits the contractor, you put an hour overtime. If it benefits you, you don't. You know what I mean? That's how I think of it.
Yeah.
Like if they're just pumping in trucks and it's just like, go do this, go do that. Like you're just balls to the wall all day.
If you take, where I work now, if you take a lunch and you got trucks in front of you loaded, you're guaranteed getting a phone call.
Oh, yeah. No, you can't.
It's not happening. You're just a complete, you're an ass.
Well, that's the other good thing about paving too, is there is a lot of overtime because of that. Because you don't want trucks to sit.
Oh, sometimes you're married to something. You start it, you got to finish it. You don't want to leave joints in the middle of a nice road. You're paving. Oh, it's 3:00. Let's stop 50 feet before the end.
No,
as much as sometimes it's like, I just want to get the hell out of here. But
you're waiting for trucks at the yard.
Some days you wait, but
you're sitting there for like 2 hours. Just
some days you're like, oh man, I wish we were waiting for a minute.
It always happens on like a Saturday morning if you work Friday night.
Yeah,
always. Always the truck short, and it's like 10 feet, and you're like, you can't thin it out enough to make it look right. It's just fun.
I messed up one time. We were coming up to the end. I was like, oh, we're golden. I ain't got to order. We're only 10 minutes from the plant. I'm like, nah, we're golden. We get to the end. I was about, no joke, 2 wheelbarrows short.
Oh.
I'm like,
you couldn't back up and give it a little scrape.
When you're that close to the plant, there's no point. Because then all you're going to do is have a dip and you're going to get a phone call and you're still an ass. So.
Yeah.
It's just.
That's the overtime, man. Getting paid.
Yeah.
Getting paid the weight. So you did, what did you do what did you do when you did slurry? Hopper?
Actually worked with your brother.
Oh, did you?
Started off me and your brother, cleaning, prepping manholes, all the dumb shit,
taping reflectors,
roofing paper, reflectors, inlets with this old man Harris. You remember Harris?
Yeah. Yes,
yeah. And I remember he
he's an alcoholic, wasn't he? Wasn't he like a natty ice guy or something?
No, I wouldn't say he's an alcoholic. He actually won the lottery.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of another guy.
Yeah, I think you are.
Oh, yeah.
He actually won the lottery, and he's like, I'm done. I'm retiring. He made me take a picture of him taping his last manhole. It was a pick 6 or something? It wasn't much. It was like $300,000.
That's
yeah, but he was 60. He already had his retirement, so it was kind of like the icing on the cake. See ya.
Fuck you.
That's what he said.
You're cool.
Take a picture of me taping this man. He laid down. Send it to the boss. I'm done. And so anyway, I was taping, just prepping, pushing a blower, a broom, a shovel, hating my life.
Mm-hmm. How about the weeds along the curb line?
Hated it.
I've had to pick that with the shovel.
I would
That's the worst job.
Hate it.
Horrible.
Hate it. I'll burn it. I'll screw that, man.
I just go down with a torch.
Hated it. Yeah. So then I got my CDL. I was driving truck shuttling back and forth from the road to the yard, lay down yard. Yeah, lay down yard with the stone, the oil, the water, cement, all that stuff. Did that for a little bit, and then they made me a yard guy. So now I was running a loader, loading the trucks, putting the concrete in, the water, the oil.
That's a great experience.
Yeah, it was cool. They bring a empty in, reload it. By the time they get back, the goal was to always have a truck sitting. So they were in and out, and I always had an empty to fill.
Yeah.
It was cool, but really wasn't.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, sitting in the yard all day. I'm not getting paid union rate.
Yeah.
You're off-site, on-site bull crap. I was just like, nah.
The hopper, I ran the hopper doing slurry.
On continuous.
It's awesome, dude. Best job. It's probably because it's thought-provoking. It's like you can make a whole fucking game of it, because for anyone who don't know, you mix very fine stone with oil and water and a very small amount of cement, and it brings out this cold asphalt-looking material. It's disgusting.
Slurry
it's
seal.
Gummy. Yeah, it's called slurry. It goes on the asphalt like a, I don't know, quarter inch. It's supposed to just be a 7-year Band-Aid.
Yeah, apparently it's 10 times cheaper, right?
Yeah, it's very, very way cheaper, and you could do way, way more. Like you could do 10 miles a night easily.
Yeah, I don't miss it.
But so the way they come, you don't dump the trucks. There's a belt on the trucks, and the belt goes into a hopper.
So the truck is basically like this. It's 45s, comes down the belt, comes out, and then there's the concrete comes out, the oil, the augers mix it, and the box pulls it.
Yeah. But so there's an oil tank on the machine, a water tank on the machine, and then there's a stone hopper right in the back of the machine, and that gets sent up another belt into like the main carrier for the stone.
Now you're talking continuous, right?
This is continuous, yeah. So when you're going uphill, right, and that belt is going up the steps, right, that the stone's only like just barely bloop, bloop, bloop. When you're going downhill, you could send the stone fucking a mile past the machine if you turn that belt up high enough. So you always had to watch the speed on the belt, depending on if you were going uphill or downhill.
Now you were running the speed on the belt.
You're running all of it. You're running the speed on the how fast it's taking the oil out. You're running the speed how fast it's taking the water out. And your goal was every time to empty the truck, because a lot of times, like you could just send that sand out and it would just load up in the machine, and you would be out of, or you could send the stone up. You could be out of stone in the machine, and you're only halfway through your oil. So you don't want to send that truck back with a half a tank of oil. You want to get all the oil out. So you got to time it out. It takes a couple shifts to really figure out how to do it so that you're getting
yourself in a
everything
rhythm.
out. But then the real fun part is at the end, like you were saying, you were 2 wheelbarrows short.
Yeah.
So cleaning a fucking anything with slurry is probably the worst job in the whole world. It's horrible. It's gum. The only way to clean it is with a torch. It's extremely hot. It burns the piss out of you. It's horrible.
Smell. Your skin breaks out.
So the goal was to empty the machine as much as you could so you could clean as little as you had to clean before, like to the end of the mat.
Yeah.
So, I would turn the belt off, you try and get it, like you kind of figure on like how far a full truck will take you. And then you kind of want to stop all the material from coming in that far from the end.
So just like having to pay
And you gotta, dude, I have run this thing bone dry. Like I was like, I had it down to a fucking science.
So you were a professional.
Yeah, but if you were short though, dude, you want to hear someone get their ass reamed out. If you come up short and they stop that and like, the stand top coming and you're just laying fucking oil down on the road, dude, they fucking got pissed.
Who did you work with on continuous?
DeBo.
Two-stroke.
He'd be great to have on here.
How is he?
You see me?
What the fuck you doing?
Fucking idiots. Fucking retard. Wake up. Wake up.
Yeah. And the fucking concrete hopper was right above his head, dude. And you'd have 2 pallets full of concrete mortar. And you would have to, get your knife out, cut it open, dump it in the hopper. I got to go through 2 fucking.
I got a buddy who's actually doing it right now.
It's awesome. It's great work. If it was home and it was day, I would do it now. I would. I love that job.
I'd give it to you, man.
I loved running a hopper.
I'd give it to you. I won't. I think I'd work at Home Depot as a door greeter before I went back to Slurry.
There's a ton of hours. It's not a long season. It's only 5-6 months.
Yeah, it just.
Ton of hours.
Ton of hours, but like I like being close to home. I don't
Well,
want to
yeah,
be.
that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't want to be
Yeah,
sleeping in
that's the
Maryland,
thing.
New York, or
Yeah.
Delaware,
Yeah, that's the
upstate.
thing.
Well, what's that? PA State College.
Yeah.
Freaking eating at pizza places that close at 6 o'clock at night.
If they could guarantee me I would work from Trenton to Cape May, and that was it, and I would be 90% days, I would do it.
Yeah, it's not a bad gig. It really, it's not a bad place to work. Just minus the travel.
It's a great place to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. They took care of you. That's where. So I met you on a job there. We
Did
were
you?
working for Bobby Perna.
Oh my
you
God!
picked
Don't even bring it up.
You picked up a 16-foot 2x4. Maybe 3 foot. You had 3 foot over your shoulder, and you fucking turned around. Forgot about the other 14 feet on the other side of you. Fucking hit me right in the face with this fucking
Dude,
thing.
I remember that now. Oh my God!
man.
I was like, "What? I crack you right here?"
Cracked me right in the nose, bro.
I felt so bad.
That was my first day on the job, I think.
Yeah, that's
First
my-
day working for them.
Yeah, here I am, fucking sorry guy. Give me
I
the,
got it.
yeah, boom. I was like, fuck, bro.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I felt like an asshole. I apologize. Well, yo, I apologize. I apologize now.
Yeah.
What's it been? It's been
11 years? Man,
10 years. I'm fucking clumsy.
clumsy, bro. I don't know if this table can handle you.
It's probably been 10, 11 years.
Yeah, it has. That was my
That's funny. That was
no, you know what?
that was the last day I worked with Bobby Perna.
It's probably not 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked working with him. He was cool.
He's funny. Funny as hell, dude.
Likes deer hunting. It's got me.
How have you been hunting?
I went out yesterday. Didn't see it. Seen 5 turkeys.
Huh.
Sat there in peace and quiet.
When can you kill a turkey?
I'm not big on turkey hunting. I want to say it's spring. I could be wrong. I deer hunt. I don't turkey hunt. I don't do anything else.
Yeah, deer hunt's fun, man. I gotta get back into it. Jeez, dude.
I hear her.
She's pissed, bro. Michelle might have just like put her
Went to
down for
bed.
10 minutes. She's like, fuck.
Yeah, I can hear her. She's been going. Even when I talked to you earlier, she was going
Yeah?
in the car.
Oh, yeah, in a car, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had to bring her up. Do you ever do that?
What?
Bring them up and
Oh, in
wife
the
holds
seat?
her?
Yeah.
How
Actually,
so?
right after we got off the phone, my youngest was like, I'm going to throw up.
I'm going to cry now.
Yeah.
I
He's
heard
like,
her cry.
he's like, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. My belly hurts. Let me out. I'll sit with you. Then he gets up there. He's like, my belly don't hurt no more.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Just had to fart. How many? You got 3 kids, right?
I got a 8-year-old, 6-year-old, and a 4-year-old. Yeah.
How's that?
It's tougher. Well, I got to be honest.
There's a little bit of freedom right now. Like you're getting it back a little bit with a 4-year-old as your youngest.
No. My wife gets the brunt of it because I leave, at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, whatever time it is, and I come home at 5:30 in the afternoon. She's getting them up for school. She's getting herself ready for work, bringing them to school, getting them home from school, And the older they get, the more needy they are.
But they're sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
They're sleeping. That's good.
She's
You got hockey too?
got cheerleading for my daughter, which she just started this year. So that my oldest is doing hockey. He
That's
had his first
badass.
preseason game tonight.
How do you start skate? Like, how do you get him into that?
It's street hockey. He's on sneakers.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. He's not skating yet. I want him to just stick to baseball, but he's not having it.
Baseball's such a great sport for kids.
I just tried to tell him. I was like, baseball, it's a better sport.
Yeah.
I never played hockey.
Nah.
I played football. I played baseball. I wrestled a
I
little
played
bit.
street hockey a ton.
I played it in my
All
buddy's
the
driveway.
time.
That's
Yeah.
about it.
We played all the time growing up, dude. I used to skate around, and my parents had a 2-car garage, and I used to clear the whole motherfucker out, dude. Every day, I would open up both garage doors, bring everything out, shut the garage doors, and just pretend I was Rod Brindamore.
See, I wasn't.
Or check myself into the wall, like into the garage, and make a big crack.
I had a good buddy. Played street hockey, and he actually slashed somebody across the legs with the stick, like over his head. Boom! Took him out.
No shit.
Yeah, pretty nutty, dude.
I tried it once. I tried to hit someone in the face with a stick one time. It was like a one of my friend's older brothers. He was like being a bully. Couldn't take it anymore, and I just fucking went for it, dude. And I missed him by an inch.
You're lucky.
Well, he's lucky.
He's lucky,
But
but
then I had to run as fast as I could away from him.
No.
Because he was hunting me down, dude. He wanted me dead. And thank God I was fast as fuck.
Could you imagine if you would hit him with that stick?
He would have got fucked up, dude. It was
100%.
the blade, dude. That blade missed his nose by like
All right,
an
took
inch.
his nose off.
It would have sliced him
Done.
up pretty good. Yeah, he would have been fucked up.
Done.
I would have felt like the fucking man, though.
I mean,
He probably wouldn't have got hurt enough to really even like to have neutralized the threat. He probably would have killed me.
was he bigger than you?
It's huge, dude. He was huge. Thank you. Holy fuck.
Going to town, huh?
Well,
I like it.
that's the kind of night we're gonna have. Like,
I'm with it. It's all right with me. I don't normally drink Modelo.
they're good, right?
No, I'll take them. They're actually pretty good.
They
I'm
are
not,
good.
to be honest, I'm really not even a beer guy. I'll drink tequila, vodka, but beer gives me like the perfect buzz, you know?
It is. It's just you gotta piss 100 times. We went to my sister's wedding on Saturday, and that's all I drank was beer, and it was fucking perfect. You can control it.
I just
To a
get,
T.
I get full when I drink beer.
You
It's
do.
the only problem.
You get full. You gotta piss, but you can control like your buzz. Like
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, it floats, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
You drink whiskey, you're ready to flip this table
Yeah, like
over.
when you get drunk on whiskey, it's like like you just roll right over into it.
0 to 100,
Yeah.
you wake up
Yeah.
the next day
Yeah.
saying sorry to 1,000 people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, beer you can drink a couple and then you're like, I should probably maybe I'll drink a little water and you just get right back on it. You're right back where you were. It's perfect.
I actually, a little off topic, but I drank beer, did Jello shots, and what the hell else was it? I think it was straight vodka, something like that. It was a while ago, and then I smoked weed.
Ooh, that's a cocktail.
My friend found me like this, forehead on the ground, legs straight,
Really?
sleeping.
Like one of them zombies in Philly.
Yeah,
Wow.
no joke. I don't believe it. I didn't see it. You know, and I've tried it after he told me.
Do you ever see the videos? Like the people driving down Philly?
What?
And the guys are they're like heroin addicts. They're just sleeping on their foreheads.
Oh,
Like
on Facebook, I've seen him. Yeah, arms up in the
you
air.
were like that?
No, that's what he said.
Holy shit,
Now
dude.
I've tried it. After he told me that, I'm like, oh man, there's no way I'm that
Probably
flexible.
stretched you out great, dude.
Oh, I tried it. Now I'm like, I can't. There's no
now.
way. There's no way possible.
Your hamstrings were probably like loving you.
I was done, dude.
They probably felt great the
That's
next day.
done. There's a lot more to that story, but I'm leaving that out
Oh,
because
come on. Here's the place. This is a safe place.
is it? It's only gonna be blasted all over.
It's all right.
Yeah, he found me like that, and then he put me to sleep because we were supposed to go out to the bars. I think we were supposed to hit Mott's or River Deck or something.
That was your
like
pregame
that.
idea?
This was 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Beers, jelly
I
shots,
started at
vodka.
1. Started at 1
Weed.
o'clock. We got done early. Hit the Swedesboro, whatever it was, and then I ended up somewhere else, and I ended up at his house. And they're like, "Yeah, he's not making it to any bar. They're not letting him in."
That's the thing about getting done early and going to bars. You're so excited.
Yeah,
You're so excited. It's like the
the mood.
happiest time of your life.
It's like it's Friday.
The
Number
vibe
one.
is phenomenal.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
It's 1 o'clock. You're done work.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing tonight. You know you're not getting up for work tomorrow.
Yep.
And I remember
Just overdid it.
waking up and I woke up to his now wife. Like beating the shit out of me.
Nuh-uh.
She's like, not like beating. She's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing? You shit all over my bed."
You pooped on her bed?
So,
Did you squat?
what we came up with was I shit that while I was walking to her bedroom down my leg,
Ah.
and then I laid in her bed and went to sleep, and then woke up with dried up shit all over me,
Wow.
like disgusting, dude, like embarrassing. Like,
That's amazing.
I had anxiety for like 2 weeks after that. Just
Oh, yeah.
it was the worst.
Thank God no one had their phone out. Just like,
Oh, they had their phone out. So now she like they get out of the bed and she's like, "Get out of my bed, my brand new white comforter." And I'm like, I'm drunk. I'm like, "Oh, I know.
you're probably so
I'm
comfortable.
sorry." Now there's like 10 people standing there staring at me. So at this point, I'm naked.
Oh man.
And she's like, get in the shower. Pushes me in the bathroom's right here, bedroom's right here. She's like, push me in the shower. The water's ice cold. I'm friggin' probably like this, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there in the shower. She's cold water. You shit all over my bed. And I felt it coming. And I remember this. Now I'm coming to. I'm like, I gotta shit again. So I get up and I'm like, move. I shit on the toilet. she's in there. I sit on the toilet and I start like this shit, and then I'm like, "Yo, it's so embarrassing, but it's so funny."
Yeah, let it out, dude.
So I'm like, I'm gonna puke too. So now I'm trying to puke between my legs while I'm shitting. It goes all over the floor. It goes all over the floor, man.
Oh my God, dude.
All over my.
She
all
should
over
have
my
let you
junk,
sleep.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm like,
She should have never woke you up.
Now I got no clothes.
It's her fault.
I'm at my good friend's house, one of my best friends, at his house, his mom's house, to say the least.
His mom.
His mom's house. I have to
Why
wear.
was she so mad?
Who?
The girl.
It was her bed.
That was her. I mean,
It was where she had to lay her head at night and go to sleep.
she could have slept like that.
I think she might have. I think she might have that night. So I have no clothes. So I'm just sitting there and I'm drunk. And she's like, "What?" I think she was kind of drunk too. You know, they just all got back from the bar. I've been sleeping. They put me back to bed on the floor after that. I'm like, I got no clothes. Now my buddy's about. I don't know. I don't want to short him on inches. I want to say he's like 5 foot tall, 5'1" maybe 5'2". I'll give him 5'3". He's short. He's real small, but he's jacked up little dude. And I'm like, I need clothes. He gives me a pair of his shorts. Now they fit me like boxers. They're his basketball shorts. So now I'm walking around, no shirt, basketball shorts down to here, junk, like nothing, just disgusting. Everyone's laughing and giggling, and I'm like looking at everybody like, fuck all you motherfuckers. They put me back to sleep in the hallway and went back out. The next day, his mom calls me and goes, I heard you had a shitty situation last night. I was like,
Was it all cleaned up?
It was all over a hallway on the floor. Like, but at least she made light of the situation. She was funny about it. She's cool. Like, God forbid she would have called me like,
Holy shit.
you owe me a new carpet, new floor. You shit over my house, you shithead. You know?
Oh, my God.
That was that. After that, I kid you not, Stevie. After that, I was like, I didn't want to talk to nobody. I was depressed a little bit. Had anxiety. I'm like, if I can do that and not control myself, what else could happen if I drink again? I'm done.
Done forever.
Done till the next time.
2 weeks, you said, right?
What?
2 weeks?
2 weeks of like, I was actually just didn't feel myself. I felt like everybody
That's pretty traumatic.
kind of just took it from me. Like,
I can imagine it being a pretty traumatic experience.
it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It really, but now I laugh at it.
Happens to the best of us.
So I'm like, you know what? I was
My friend
having a
woke
good
me
time.
up. My friend woke me up while I was pissing in his foyer.
In his foyer.
Michelle woke me up once. I was pissing like in the corner of the bedroom. Just as if it were a bathroom.
Come on, give me some.
Yeah.
Give me some.
Just
We've all been there.
I do like when Michelle did it. When my friend woke me up, I lost it, bro. I laughed so hard. I almost fell on my pee. Like I could not believe what was happening. It was so
fell
funny.
on my pee.
When Michelle did it, I was like, when you're just like so tired, you just want to get back in bed. And like,
Yeah.
it was like that.
Like you don't care what.
But I thought I was in a toilet. Like obviously, I want to for where I was pissing in my room, it would have been equal distance to the toilet. Like
So,
there's no logical reason.
you got out of bed.
I got out of bed, walked to the corner, like I had a urinal in the middle of my room.
Now, how did she wake up to it?
Yeah, because of splashing,
Yeah.
like a puddle.
Oh, I know.
She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "It's fine, it's fine."
Basic question: did it scare you?
Yeah, and the dog's like looking at me like, "What the fuck, dude? You get to pee in the house? You can fucking get mad at me for peeing in the house." Yeah. And I was like mad, like stop bothering me right now. And
Were you drinking?
Oh yeah,
Oh, you're good then.
yeah.
You're good then. It's normal, man.
Oh yeah. Then you're like,
Come
"Oh
on.
yeah, that's funny, right?"
Yeah, it's real funny.
It's fucking
It's to you and
stupid,
me.
dude. Yeah, that's fucking stupid, bro. Yeah.
Oh man.
I must have been. Yeah, it was crazy. I did that. I might have done that more than once.
I'll be honest with you. If you can keep talking about that, because you're making me look really good to my wife right now.
It happens, dude. I could tell you, like, I mean, like not me, but like me too. But like, my friends.
How many times have you pissed
How many times have I pissed?
in your closet or your bedroom or your wife's shoes or?
At least 4. Hasn't happened for a while.
Well,
Yeah.
it's been a while for me
It was
too.
at least 4, yeah.
That's good though. It's always good to do it at least once.
Well, my friend was once, and then that happened in the show, I would say twice. And I think I did it at my parents' house once too. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Fucked up.
I got one for you. I don't want to be a one-upper or nothing.
Oh, no, please.
no.
By all means. I was
This
trying
is-
to one down here, by the way.
No. You 4 times me. You all right? You did it 4 times.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
I think we're even there.
Fine.
So it was Saturday night, I believe. When was Easter? Easter was on Sunday. So we had Easter family pictures. We were doing Easter pictures or something. And I got really bombed up. And Saturday night I come home, go to sleep. I wake up. Now I had a small bedroom. I was living in Collins Lakes, a little 1,000 square foot house at the time. I get up, and I don't know. This is from what she told me. I get up, I open the closet, I open her sock drawer, and I start pissing. In her sock drawer, I bought her that Christmas chestnut high Uggs, the real high
Yeah.
ones. I pissed all in them, pissed on her Easter dress.
They're waterproof too, right? No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't
Probably
know.
leaked
This
out.
was
At least it leaked out.
this was 7 years ago. I pissed all over her Easter dress.
Didn't you have a story? My first day of work, were you? First time I met you. You threw up all over the bedroom.
Yeah.
Went to bed.
I've had a lot of stories. Steve.
Woke up with.
I've had a lot of stories.
Please continue.
So, peed all over her Easter dress,
Uh-huh.
and I woke up, or she woke up, and she goes, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Stop yelling at me! I'm just scaring me. It's 3:00 in the morning. I'm taking a piss. You're scaring the shit out of me."
Yeah.
She scared me so bad. I'm not even gonna kid you, man. She scared me so bad. I tripped over her makeup bench, fell on the floor, walked to the bathroom to finish my pee, and was done peeing by the time I got there.
You were peeing the whole way.
I was done. By the time I got to the toilet, it was like,
Oh,
good night.
what a buzzkill, dude.
I woke up in the morning. I remember I woke up. I put the covers on. She's on the floor, pretzel style, crying. She's crying, pretzel style. She's wiping her Uggs off, and I'm like, I'm
What a
still sleeping.
scumbag, dude.
Yeah, she's totally scumbag, dude. I am a scumbag. Someone should really just put me in a closet and lock
Again,
the
it
door.
happens.
But you did it 4 times, so.
You did it twice now. 3 if you count the puke time.
I've had quite a few. That's why I don't drink that much anymore, to be honest with you.
Probably a great idea. Too bad Lewis just put 400 beers in front of us.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Lou.
I'm going to need your full name and number so I can tell my wife
We
why.
don't enable Sean. You know what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
Whatever. So you live in Weymouth?
Yeah, I bought, in 2019, I bought a house in, off of Smith Avenue, Weymouth Malacca Road.
Where is that?
You know where Penny Pot's at?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind
Oh,
of behind-
Weymouth. Right
Yeah,
there past
yeah.
El
Yeah,
Patio?
You got Jackson
Oh, okay.
Road,
That's
Weymouth
nice.
Malacca, Smith.
That's quiet, dude.
I like it. I got 5 acres out
Yeah,
there.
that's awesome.
good
dude.
neighbors. My neighbor's
Got
cool.
deer? You hump back
I don't hunt back there. I got my son. I put a bait pile for my son out there,
Yeah.
just so he can go check his camera and goof
there? That's
off.
cool.
But I don't like the deer are like friends.
Yeah.
They'll walk right around your yard.
Yeah.
They're block deer. They go to people's houses, eat.
Yeah. My father-in-law does that too. He baits the deer behind his house, but he just... I mean, they go all their
So-
leftover food, it goes right to the deer.
Yeah, like my pumpkins. When we take
Yeah.
the pumpkins, I'm gonna throw them in the back. It's not fun to me. When I hunt, I want to be in the big woods.
Yeah. I got you. That's cool.
But yeah, Weymouth's been the good. Been there for 5 years.
Nice. Yeah, that's a nice spot.
You got a nice house here.
Thanks.
I pulled up. I was like, I like the colors. I like the white with the black shutters.
Thanks. Yeah, I gotta
cool.
give you the tour. It's
I might take a tour.
Yeah.
Like when I gotta use the bathroom, you know what I mean?
yeah, we'll just both be pissing in my bedroom. Michelle be like, what the fuck?
You're like, just piss
I
everywhere.
suck. Yeah.
When did we get the sprinklers?
Oh man, that's the worst, dude. And then you wake up and it's like, did that happen in real life? Right? You're
Yeah.
like, did I dream that?
Yeah, I've been there. Trust me. I wish it was a dream.
But I guess when your wife's pretzel style crying in the middle of the floor,
Crying,
you're like,
and
yeah, I
then
guess
tells
it did
everybody
fucking
about
happen.
it.
Yeah.
Just tells everybody how much of a scumbag I am for pissing on her Easter dress. But it's over.
She laugh about it now?
We moved past that.
Does she laugh about it
Yeah,
now?
yeah. She's
That's
got a
good.
sense of humor.
That's good.
What's up with you?
Looking at it.
What are you doing? Where you been working at? What are you
I've been on Route 9 all year, dude.
still?
Since February.
Really?
Yep. They just started like winding down. They tried moving me off the job for a little bit. It kind of turned into like a little bit of a mess out there. So I had to go back.
Gonna have that. How you like being in one general area for
I love it.
you? Do
I fucking love it.
you don't like the change of scenery?
Uh-uh.
Say I get bored when I'm on a job too long.
Someone just told me, I think it was Flounder told me about it, like a 20-year job coming up in Atlantic City.
Flounder. Where do you get the nickname Flounder?
I'm not sure.
Is he flopping
great.
around on the ground like a flounder? Like,
Too much nitrous? Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it fits.
I always one day ask that.
Huh?
I always one day ask him that.
I'll ask him.
Yeah, you should.
I don't know if I don't think I don't think a lot of people call him Flounder. I just
Really?
thought,
That's the only way I know him. I didn't know him by
yeah.
his
So
real name.
when I asked him about doing the podcast, I was like, and we're gonna call you Flounder. Like that's gonna be your name is Flounder because I thought Flounder had like a nice ring to it. Like I thought it was a great nickname.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, no one calls me fucking Flounder anymore. I'm like, we're gonna call you Flounder.
Yeah, I mean,
I just thought it just sounds good.
what's he want to be called?
John?
John?
Yeah.
I
Except
can't
for
remember what's his name.
yeah, it's his alter ego though is Flounder.
Flounder.
Which is our
Flounder Pounder?
Flounder the Pounder. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
So you've been on Route 9.
yeah. It's been boring. I mean,
I seen you out there that one night.
Yeah,
You came out.
yeah.
That was cool.
You guys had no safety up at all.
I don't even want to talk about it.
I was on one side of Route 9 where, dude, they are so far up my ass sometimes. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like the spacing between these cones. Like, I'll have to put out 4 miles of cones or something. So I'm stretching them out, dude. I only got like fucking, I don't
Hey,
know,
you don't got 4
150
miles.
cones.
You don't got 4 miles.
Yeah. So I'm stretching them out. Not like absurd amount. Like, if you look down at going 50 miles an hour down Route 9,
That looks good.
it looks like they're right next to each other.
Yeah.
But if you stop,
You're like,
And-
holy
and
shit, you
then
can
you're
fit a
like,
tractor
oh.
trailer 2 times in this thing.
you cut.
Yeah.
Like, I guess they're supposed to be spaced out 100 foot, 120 foot. You know, I might have
I guess
done-
it's depending on the speed limit, right?
Yeah, it depends on the speed limit. But I probably had them at like 180. Like, it wasn't like an absurd amount more.
Nah.
It wasn't. Like, dude, I've seen people do it like you think you think you're out of the work zone. And you get back over and you're like, oh, fuck, cones.
Yeah.
You know? It wasn't like that. It was like
Yeah, we didn't.
a few skips.
Our safety was,
Non-existent.
Yeah.
You had a cop on either side of it.
hey,
You had a kamikaze cop in the middle of the intersection, just with no light,
No
nothing.
common sense.
All he had was a flashlight. He thought people could just see his flashlight in a pitch dark.
it doesn't even shock me.
It's insane. I mean, he was standing under a traffic light with nothing but a flashlight in a black cop suit, no vest, no
I'll be
nothing.
honest with you, you're lucky he was even out of the car.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know?
I know.
I remember
He would have
that-
been better off in the car though, with just at least with like the lights on. Like he was just like,
Yeah.
and he's like, shut up! Like he was screaming at people. Like
You
anyone
can't-
knows what the fuck. You can't even see him. You
here's
just
the-
see this light. Like just
Here's the problem. You can't scream at people
no.
when you're in the wrong. You're over here paving with no traffic set
know,
up.
I
So
know,
how do
I
they
know.
know what they're supposed to be mind readers?
Well, some of them, like that guy's probably like just a good construction cop. He's just trying his best to do whatever he
And
can.
he doesn't know that.
And he doesn't know
I
like
don't know. I don't even want to speak for him.
yeah.
They kind of look dumb. He had a vest on.
Well, I mean, they all drive in. They park behind the crash truck. Every one of them.
Yeah. Supposed to park in
I had a
front
guy
of it.
today, and he just couldn't like. 99.9% of the time, you could tell the cop like, "This is where we're working." And if you don't really need him to do anything, you could say, "Just find a good spot, like where people can see you and just chill.
Go to the busiest,
just want your
busiest
lights.
intersection.
Do whatever you got to go to sleep all week.
Yeah.
But like this guy, I was like, yeah, we're working over here, and he could not find a good spot. Like he'd be parked like across the street in like CVS parking lot. I'm like, what are you doing? Like no lights on. I'm like you're doing no good.
You ever get the ones where they're in the way all the time?
Yeah.
You know, they move to get out of your way, but move right back in your way.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I've been working with these guys all summer, and they're all like, a lot of them are like repeat guys, so I got to know a lot of them pretty good.
Yeah, once you get to know them, it's
They're
a
all
little
good.
bit
I mean,
easier.
it's cool, man. It's like they're one of us
Yeah.
until they pull you over. Like,
Hey, you remember me?
yeah.
No, I don't remember
Fuck
you.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, we paved that whole intersection on Route 9 and Mays Landing Road, was it?
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah.
I remember cars coming. I told my roller guys, I said, just.
You might have had 6 cones. That's it.
I remember telling the roller guys, I just felt bad. I'm like, I can't expect these guys to roll this. And
Why was there no traffic? Like, how do you end up in a position where you're on a job and there's no traffic? Like, how does that even happen?
It happens.
Yeah, but how? Did you have a TCC on the job?
Yeah, he's a good dude. We had
Did he
him.
have a truck with cones and signs?
Yeah.
He just didn't feel like doing shit.
I think he was kind of.
Just like, fuck it, I don't care.
No, I mean,
Incapacitated.
nah, definitely not. I said
That was
something
the
to him
only job
about
I've
it.
ever been. I've never even seen smelling salts in my life until that night.
That shit was good.
That
right?
shit is weird, dude.
Wake you right up.
Bro, that hits harder
Instantly.
than you think.
Clear your sinus. I need it right now.
I mean, you could feel it down to your stomach.
Dude, I remember.
It just keeps coming and it's
If
crazy.
you don't know what you're doing, like you
Yeah.
don't know, like you never did it before, and you just go, and you take a hard hit, you could probably go down.
You probably could. I can't.
Probably
I don't
go
know.
down.
It probably buckle your knees, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking harsh. You ever have mustard in its like purest form, mustard, like non-sweet, like not yellow
Like
mustard.
the it's a real like grainy.
Bro, you know how like wasabi is?
Yeah.
It's like that, but it keeps coming more and more. Like, so that same sensation
yeah.
that you get from wasabi
Or horseradish.
but it just keeps, and it keeps just going and like further up into your brain than you even
It
imagine it can go.
goes like behind your eyes, back into here,
is
and like back
brutal.
or down
Yeah.
your neck.
This guy, I forgot who I was working. I know who I was working for, but I'm like that. He thought he was the funniest guy in the world, dude. Came with a big bag of pretzels, and his whole shtick all day was anyone who didn't know what was going on. Yeah, you want a pretzel with some homemade mustard? I made it myself. You got to try it. Bro, I took a big dip, and they're dying laughing. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
this
God.
motherfucker's going to be hot. But I was expecting the mustard to be like cayenne hot. I don't know why. I thought it was going to be like spice hot.
You had more of that just smack you in the face.
But it was like wasabi to the nth degree.
Okay.
It was just powerful, dude.
See, I have never eaten
But like
wasabi.
when you go in tasting for like, you think you're going in for heat, you eat it different. You know, I don't know
Okay.
what you do. Like, do you? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know something's gonna be super hot, you can kind of gauge the heat level by like breathing in less through your nose and like
you
using your
kinda
taste buds a
yeah.
little bit less. Like you kind of know how
You
to
kind
work
of
it.
can smell the heat level of
Yeah.
something really hot. You're just like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I got
So like I was going in like that, and I wasn't expecting like full sinus fucking like
Clean out?
It felt like someone blew a menthol cloud from my nostrils out my asshole. It was insane. It was just the craziest
Now,
feeling.
what was it? It was just mustard. That's
Mustard.
all. They didn't put horseradish, nothing in it. Homemade mustard.
Yep. It was just mustard.
Yeah, you can have that.
It gets hot, bro. It gets crazy fucking hot.
You ever go to Oyster Creek?
Yeah, I love Oyster Creek. That's like Michelle's family's Maplewood. You know how like Maplewood is our...
Yeah.
That's like their Maplewood.
Did you ever have their horseradish?
Yeah, it's great.
You don't think that's like really strong? Like
No, that's really strong, but I'll never be the same after that mustard.
I was gonna say because that horseradish did that to me. There.
Yeah. You know how you eat an edible, like too much edibles before you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
And you just keep getting higher and higher and higher and higher. And
Oh, you're like,
what
oh,
the
it ain't
fuck?
doing nothing. And
It's
then
like that.
Yeah.
Where you don't even think you can go there, and you're just like, whoa.
You're going.
Like a Tesla.
Yeah.
You ever drive a Tesla?
No, I never drove a Tesla, Stevie.
Bro, I got the same feeling driving a Tesla. Dude was like, hit it. and I hammered the gas down. Bro, this motherfucker just goes, and it is heavy. The wheels don't spin up.
Now, how the hell did you get the opportunity to drive a Tesla?
One of the roller guys we work with has a brand new fucking Tesla. Brand new.
Is he rich? Aren't they like really expensive?
He's pretty well off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
So you got the Cybertruck too?
No.
Yeah.
No, he gets a new vehicle every couple months he comes in like the fucking sickest whips you'll ever see. Comes in brand new, dude. He just he gets
That
like
is
80. He gets like car ADD, and he has enough money that it doesn't fucking matter.
good for him. I would
Just
too.
keeps flipping them.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I was like, I interviewed Chase Barber with Edison Motors.
Okay.
Have you heard of Edison Motors?
No.
They're making an
Edison Motors. I haven't heard of Chase Barber. I haven't heard of
Well, Edison Motors is the founder. He's the owner.
Okay.
Of Edison Motors.
How'd you get that opportunity? It's pretty cool.
I just hit him up.
Really?
Man.
Good for you.
He's big, but he just got big, so I
Yeah.
was still able to like figure out a way to contact him directly, and he was still cool. And he's like
Down
cool.
to earth, normal guy.
Oh, so I'm talking to him about the electric.
Yeah.
I'm talking to him about the electric motors.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, have you ever driven a Tesla? I'm like, no. He's like, bro, you have to drive a Tesla. So I'm like, all right. So I remembered it, and then like I knew that my boy had the Tesla, so I was like, yo, man. I was like, I got a huge favor to ask you. I'm like, can I drive this thing? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, can you film me while I do it so I could like respond to this guy?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And dude, you could feel it like right away. I mean, it's heavy. It feels fucking heavy. They're 6,000 pounds, and they feel it. You can feel every fucking pound of it. It
Fast
feels
though,
good.
or
Oh, bro, I can't even describe it to you.
no? It's an electric car.
It felt like my skin was coming off my skull. Like that's how fast. Like it's crazy, dude. It's like the Gravitron. The same sensation you get from like the You know when it hits the Gravitron and you're just
Yeah, it just spins and sucks
it's
you
like
into the
that.
wall.
Like
Yeah.
you're just. I mean, it's like you got to really be careful driving them cars, dude.
I gotta be honest with you.
fast.
You'd never catch me driving a Tesla.
Bro, until you
Never
do,
in your life. Nope.
drive one.
Nope.
If you ever get the chance, drive one.
If it ain't gas, I ain't driving it.
Just punch it.
Gas or diesel, I ain't driving it.
You have no idea. God bless you, dude. Damn, bro.
Sorry.
What the fuck happened?
This just happened on the way here.
What, does that ever? That happens to you sometimes?
If I eat too much or
You sneeze?
sneeze bad, yeah.
Holy fuck.
If
What a
I
strange
drink-
response.
If I drink Modelo or talk about Tesla, I sneeze.
My bad.
Nah, the Modelo's actually pretty good.
Yeah, they're good.
But no, seriously, sometimes if I eat and I overeat, I'll sneeze like crazy. But it's the best sneezes you'll ever have.
Wow. I haven't had a good sneeze in 12 years.
Did you ever sneeze?
My sneezes hurt now.
Do they?
They're powerful, dude. I got a brace for them motherfuckers, dude. It hurts.
Yeah, you ever hurt with your shoulders? It feels like you got like heartburn in your shoulders. Like,
Are you ever sore and you just know the sneeze is going to just break your body?
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, man, I don't want to
then you try to hold it in and it makes it worse.
Yeah, it is. just
Stevie,
fucking-
that's the worst.
Boom.
That's the worst, man.
Yeah. Brutal. Got anything crazy you want to say in closing?
Nah, we'll be here all
Let's
night.
get it all out.
We'll be
All right, I'll
here.
come back.
Come back anytime, buddy.
Yeah, it was fun.
I had a good time.
Yeah,
Good time, man.
just chilling.
Never did this before. It's my first podcast ever.
Yeah,
Happy to be a part of it, though.
cool, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Coming up big, dude. Despite the ear infection.
You see that ear, man?
Oh yeah,
That fucking thing's huge.
that's huge, dude.
I know.
What are you gonna do?
I don't
How
know.
do you fix that?
I don't know. I don't know. I might just let my girlfriend suck on it a little bit. See what
Oh,
happens.
your girlfriend,
My fiance. I say girlfriend.
fiance. You're not married?
No.
Oh fuck.
How am I going to get married? I've been pumping kids out. She's pregnant every 2 years. You know what I mean?
You
Oh,
done now? Are
shit.
you wrapped up? Is it safe?
We were done, you know.
Is she pregnant?
No, she's not pregnant. Am I going to announce on Two in the Blue that we're
Can you?
expecting a baby? I don't know. Nah.
That'd be big news, dude.
She wants. We want another one, but
She wants. We want. Does she? Is it more she than?
she
Yeah,
wants another one, you know.
Yeah.
I do want another one. Now I'm 31. I had my first kid at how was my oldest?
23?
22. No, 23. Yeah, 23. And so now I'm 31. I'm like,
Yeah, bro.
I don't really care about
I know,
going
I'm turning
hanging out
7,
and
dude.
you're old fuck, dude.
I know.
I,
I gotta stop. I can't. I gotta stop having kids. I feel like.
I can keep going. I know guys that did it at 50.
I know. It's really up to Michelle. I don't like
How many do you have now?
3.
3?
Yeah. She does so much more than me. Like I can't even
Oh, well, the men.
participate in the decision.
every that's the thing we should have got on. Women always do more when it comes to having kids
Yeah.
with our job, our line of work, you know? And you
Yeah.
almost, you kind of feel guilty in a way.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm leaving. When I get up for work, you know, everybody's sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm quiet. I get ready. I get out the door. Peace and quiet. No kids hanging off me, asking me for chocolate milk or cereal or the TV or my phone, you know. I'm out the door. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm driving to work. Peace and quiet. I get to work. I don't got to dress no kids. I drive home from work. The kids are still in school. Or, you know, or they're already home,
Yeah.
you know, and already through the hard parts, the school bag, the, you know, your
Yeah.
pajamas, and who does all that?
Yeah. No, I hear you, dude.
Who does all
I
that?
know. I hear you. It's
You know,
life. Yeah.
she's going to bed just as late as me, waking up, you know,
Yeah.
6 o'clock in the morning, 3 kids, pajamas, you
I
know,
don't-
brushing their teeth,
could you
feeding
do it?
them. No,
I couldn't do it either.
I'm too weak-minded.
There's no way.
I'd lost my mind.
I
And
would have
said,
been fucking nuts. I'd be like
Yeah.
a crazy parent.
I
That'd
would
be
have.
horrible.
I would have just told my kids, look, you don't have to go to school.
Yeah. I
Well,
would
get a job.
Yeah.
Get a job.
I would holler a lot, dude.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I have the kids just by myself. I'm like, I gotta walk outside and shut the door and
Yeah.
let them just go to
Yeah.
town, because if I don't, I'm gonna end up calling them out like
Yeah.
adults. Like, let's go, let's go, because
I
I've
know.
had it. You guys
I know.
think you're tougher than me? You know, you guys think you're winning this battle.
do.
You are winning. You are pissing me off, but let's go.
Yeah, dude. I feel you, bro.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, with the line of work we do, you gotta have a supportive woman.
Uh-huh.
You gotta have, you know, a strong woman, because, and if you want to have kids, that's if you want to have kids, because you can't do the things that need to be done for your child with what we do.
Yeah.
You can support them, you know, financially,
Yeah.
you know, but when it comes to being there for the school and the little things, the
Yeah.
things that go unnoticed,
Uh-huh.
you'd have to either work nights all the time,
Or you'd have to take off.
or you have to take off. And what happens if you take off?
No one likes that.
You're just a bum
Yep.
without a job.
Yep. That's right, dude.
You're a bum without a job, and your excuse is your kid. You know, everybody feels bad for you, and then eventually they realize you got to go to work, dude.
Yeah, you do.
If you don't work, you're just a bum.
All right, man. On that note, thank you again, dude. I appreciate you coming out.
Appreciate it, buddy.
All right, man.
See you next time. Peace.